Well, I think when Steve Cohen and reached out and signed Scherzer, he really raised the flag that we're here to be a championship level organization, and the influence of Max on a team, their intensity, the pitching staff, the audience. I think that it brought really credible illustration to what the new Met organization is about. And that had not been there for a long time. There had not been a marquee brought to, Citi Field. And I think bringing that there really changed the perception of players, how they look at the Mets, what they do. I think Buck's role in working and dealing with players has really been something in the player community that's an advantage for them. So I think they're very well received in the player community, no question. There are a lot of teams in the free agent market that are in the waters for a center fielder, and whoever picks our guy will be the lucky one to finding Nimmo. We have already had discussions with many teams regarding Nimmo. Obviously, free agency is here. We're working all hours. We're talking with teams. We're negotiating. So all this process is underway. There are no center fielders in our game that are available. There just aren't. And then you add leadoff to that, and then you add a near 400 on base percentage to that he's an excellent leadoff hitter and an excellent defender. And then also he can play in New York. So when you have those three elements that are there, he becomes a very, very integral part of what we found for a team to win 100 games. So he's a very proven commodity, and I just don't know the very few that can replace him. But Taijuan Walker is he too, like Rodon, he's one of the few players that's under 30, and he's had multiple 150 inning pitch seasons. So essentially, Taijuan is on an island, and I think the only question is who is willing Taipei. But in answer to your question, that element of in the marketplace for youthful pitchers that are durable, and in his case having a trick pitch, having a forkball, the demand for that type of pitcher really scales across all 30 teams because they're in a range where they're not in the most elite category of cost, but they're certainly in demand because durability in the pitching market is become a big factor as to how teams plan and what they can expect. Also, that having veteran pitchers, it just protects all the young arms you have coming up, where you don't have to push them to limits of 170 and 180 initially. You can keep them at the 130 to 150 level. It protects their investment in their arms for the future. So these types of pitcher are not only important for the performance this year, but performance of the protection of the future of the organizations. There are players, like say a Conforto who had an injury and now he's healthy, and he's kind of the return to the mic, the hit of free agency, because every club knows that, much like Rodon, they can get a guy to come there and give him a couple years and have an opt-out and reassert himself into the market.